Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the INFP personality type and self-sabotage. So for this video I just wanted to talk about the INFP and how they sort of live in a world of good and evil, and how they kind of cope with themselves, the good and evil within themselves. Um, so, for example, in our heads, there's always a war going on about what's right and what's wrong. We're very worried about doing the right thing, and whether if what we're doing, if it's a negative thing like a punishment, if it's justified. If it's not like a justified thing, then we start to feel extremely guilty and extremely harmful to ourselves. If you are type T INFP, then you are more prone to criticism, and that's not from other people, that's from yourself. So you probably criticize yourself a lot. And they also use isolation as a form of self-punishment too. So there are different types of self-sabotage that they do. It could be the more obvious ones like drugs or self-harm, or just spiraling out of control in general. But it can also be more subtle things like pushing family and friends away, or just not being as active in the community. INFPs are not shy. They can be shy, but that's not who they are. They are quietly confident. So for them to not be active for some of the time, in the community is not good for them. They love people, and they need to be around people, and they need to feel like they're helping and that they're needed and they're wanted, and they can't get that if they're on their own. So an INFP will hide away into their little hole, which is my kind of self-sabotage. I tend to cut people off and push people away, and that's generally not good. And sometimes we need our friends and family to kind of drag us out from the depths of despair and criticism that we've put ourselves in, this vicious loop that we've decided to entangle ourselves in. It's just not good. So I just want to talk about like how an INFP can cope with that in a more positive way. Isolating yourself, it's good to have some time alone, but there needs to be an end to it. Like, it can't go on forever. So if you have a friend that's an INFP, or if you are an INFP type T, also you need to be kind to yourself. So if you are in that isolation period of time, like, you end up criticizing yourself a lot. So you need to just start trying to bring yourself out of that, or maybe if you are a friend of an INFP, maybe helping them come out of that. Small acts of kindness really do help an INFP. Like, the smallest thing you could ever think of would make an INFP's day. They are extremely observant, and they just, like I've said before, they know. So if you do something with the purest intention, they will get it, and they will genuinely love you for it. Not like romantic love, but like a passionate, like a family, like friendly kind of love that's just pure and innocent and kind. So if you can share some of that with them, they will give it back, and they will slowly come out of their little shell, their little hermit shell, and they will come out and they will be fine again. Obviously, if an INFP is really not cooperating with you, it's usually best to leave them alone, to have a bit of time to themselves, because they know what they need. But then obviously don't leave it for too long, so because they can get stuck basically. So they know what they need, but they get stuck. They get kind of trapped. So yeah, just lend an INFP a helping hand every once in a while, and they will do the same for you. They will have your back. They will do whatever you need them to do, if you're kind to them and if you help them out. If you are an INFP yourself and you're stuck in a rut and you're watching this video, get out of it. This is me telling you, like, just get out, stop now. You don't need to do that anymore. You've done your bit, you've isolated, you've cut everyone off. Like, now it's time to come back. And if you are spiraling out of control and things are getting out of hand, take each day as it comes. Take it step by step. Think to yourself, okay, I need some positivity in my life. What's the one thing I can do today that's positive? And then just do it. Don't even think about it too much, just do it. INFPs tend to overthink, and that's something that I do a hell of a lot. And I know it's difficult to stop, but maybe start overthinking about the positive stuff and, you know, maybe fixate a little bit about something that's good rather than something that's negative. That might help you a little bit. Another thing that I would like to share is that recently, especially with all of this lockdown and COVID stuff happening, like, everyone's been shut in and let out and shut in and let out, and it's really messing with us. So for an INFP, that can have major effects on our self-worth and you know, the point of existence, because we don't feel like we're giving like we're having a purpose in the world. There was a time when we had, I think it was like a 5-month lockdown, and I didn't work much because I wasn't needed at work, and I had someone vulnerable living with me. So I literally had there was just nothing. Like, I just wanted to sleep all of the time because there was just nothing to my life. It just seemed all a bit meaningless. But then obviously when I did go back to work and stuff, everything started being more meaningful because you're talking to people, you're helping, you're communicating, you're a part of the community. And INFPs love community, they love helping, they love everyone coming together and being one, you know, like, we're in it together, like, yeah, come on, let's go. But sometimes they just get into that slump and they just need a helping hand to come out. So if you ever meet an INFP who's self-sabotaging and you know it, just be kind and do what you can to help them, because they will not take that for granted. And if you are that INFP, like, let people help you. Try not to think about the positives in your life, or think about the future and how amazing it's going to be, because there's always, you know, something different happening in the future. Like, you can always take yourself away from the bad stuff now and just dream about a future and work towards it, and allow people to help you to work towards it. So that's the end of my video today. I just wanted a little bit of a chat about INFPs. If you're really interested in, like, personality types, please DM me or put it in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed it as well, if you find it interesting. I will be making more videos about other types in the future, but for now I am just going to be talking about INFPs. If there is a specific personality type you'd like me to talk about, then that could be a possibility, so just let me know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please click subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye.